Hello, we are talking about breakaways. Now the only two items that are required to have breakaway capacity are your reins, which most reins are made out of leather, but if you would have, say, an all nylon rein, like say this is a grazing rein, anti-grazing rein we use on our pony, and it's all nylon, so we need to put some kind of breakaway tab, like either between, maybe make a little hemp twine loop and attach it to the saddle. That way it has some kind of breakaway capacity. So we couldn't use this just by itself because it's all nylon. And the halter either needs to be all leather like this one, or have, if it's nylon or rope, it needs to have some kind of little breakaway leather tab that would break in case of an emergency. Now, to secure items in horse management, in the stall and tech area, what you need, breakaway, includes hemp twine, which is the natural looking fiber twine. We have double-ended snaps, and that we use everywhere. And we have carabiners, which is the little attachments like this. Now they need to be strong enough that they support the weight of a bucket, but not so strong that they wouldn't break if force was put upon it. Now non-breakaway materials are nylon twine. A lot of times this was orange, sometimes it's yellow. Zip ties and screw eyes. Now they do recommend that you attach buckets with a breakaway, some kind of breakaway thing. So you could use a chain in conjunction with a double-ended snap, or maybe a couple loops of hemp twine. But it needs to be strong enough. You need to use enough layers that it's strong enough to support the weight of the bucket. So you couldn't just use one little length of this. You'd have to double it over. Bungee cords you can use only to secure equipment or fans, not buckets, or you can't tie them. Sometimes you see those trailer bungee ties. Those are not allowed. So now we have buckets. Now, the regular kind of bucket, if you have a flat-backed bucket, it only needs one point of attachment. Now you need one bucket for a one-day rally and two buckets for an overnight rally, and if you have electrolytes in one, it needs to be labeled electrolytes. And if they have electrolytes, they need to also have plain water available to them as well. You need your wash-only bucket, any size of bucket, but it needs to be indicated wash only and use it for washing only. If you use a feed bucket such as this that doesn't have a flat back, what you'd have to do is hang it to 2 points. So you'd have 2 points of attachment, like 2 different chains from it, so that it attaches to the wall in 2 different positions so that it doesn't swing about. Now, this is a pickle bucket. If you need, sometimes you can get them at TSC or a lot of places. You can use these to fill. So at night, you put a full bucket outside your horse's stall so that somebody can top off their buckets at night. So these are allowed for fill, the topping off buckets, but not allowed to hang in the stall, because you see the bail here, this handly part, it's not strong enough, it could break. These are not allowed to use as water buckets in the stall, but you can use them as fill buckets outside the horse's stall so the night person can take care of your horse.